Hi, my name is John and this is Business Focus. In today's video, we'll be talking about the upcoming Amazon Prime Day sale in the United States. Now, with the not looming, but the current condition, that's the increase of inflation, increase in mortgages, prices, commodities, and whatnot. Is this going to affect the sales for many retailers, online retailers such as Amazon? We'll take a look in this particular article. So, according to Reuters.com, Amazon is dangling deeper Prime Day discounts to for stressed U.S. shoppers now. Obviously, with inflation at an all-time high currently, will this deter individuals from buying their regular items online, or will they be encouraged to buy even further? The fact that Amazon, one of the leading e-commerce giant, is offering significant, even more deeper discounts, and we'll take a look at how much deeper discounts are they offering, and is this going to benefit them, or is it just a temporary uptick, and then there's going to be a decline? We'll take a closer look. It mentions here that obviously Amazon's goal is to tempt U.S. shoppers despite the inflation inflation scenario by offering deep discounts on a wide range of goods and services during this year Prime Day 48 hour shopping event. This includes first ever travel discounts. Now, as mentioned, with inflation, increasing with mortgage rates, rents, food prices, basic commodities, to say the least, this is going to affect the Prime Day sale for Amazon. Now, according to CFRA research analyst Aaron Sundaram, mentions that the U.S. Prime Day discounts this year are mostly deeper than in previous years. The online marketing retail is marking 60% off Gap clothing, 50% off on Sony headphones, 40% of Peloton exercise bikes, according to Bank of America. Which just goes to show, if you notice, those are significant, 40, 50, even 60% of discounts, meaning even if they provide those markdowns, they're still making a profit out of those selling price, which just goes to show how much they are charging for those products. Now, I can't complain if those products are tremendous, provides tremendous value, but they do take advantage for those branding and marketing that they are doing to be able to sell or to move those items here. Anyway, it mentions here that Amazon Prime members can also save up to 40% on such items, such as Sherpani bags and Zoa energy drinks, by checking out using Buy with Prime. Now, obviously, that's a loyalty membership that can take advantage of different merchants so that you can save significantly more. And obviously, the notion here is you provide discounts, and the analogy is people will tend to buy more than necessary, because if you sell it at retail, they only buy what they actually need. But if it's discounted, just like my dad, his notion is he's saving more, but in eventually, if you add those small items, you tend to spend more than the usual here, significantly higher, sometimes even double or even triple the amount that you normally buy on a regular basis, which is good for business, but not necessarily your pocket, because in an inflation period, you tend to focus more on basic goods and services. So maybe buying those necessity basic commodity items that are not perishable, it would make sense to stock up on it. But obviously, for everything else, you have to really think hard, consider hard, if what you're buying is what you actually need, or do you need to pay off those mortgages or rents, or even buy basic commodities like food and stuff, to keep yourself afloat for the meantime here. It mentions here, according to Michael Ashley Schulman, Chief Investment Officer of Running Point Capital Advisors, says that Amazon Prime sales growth will be slower than this year, obviously, given the slowdown with inflation. But as many American consumers still have post-pandemic shopping fatigue and are cautious about abusing their wallets. But according to the prediction for Prime Day 2023 this year, about that may add about 4 to 5 billion of incremental revenue for Amazon. So it's still going to be a good year for them, up from 10 to 16% compared to last year's. Obviously, as mentioned earlier, shoppers is going to take advantage of discounts for everyday staples like pantry items, toiletries, and cleaning supplies. Remember during the pandemic, during the lockdown, where people try to buy out, you know, loads, wads of toilet tissue papers, toilet rolls, thinking that it may run out. But you know, who am I to judge? But anyway, according to Critio's Global Chief Revenue Officer Brian Gleason, said such discounts may have more appeal to shoppers in a more difficult economy, which may make sense for some people. Obviously, this is going to affect more the middle class rather than the upper class individuals or households here. Even more so, the lower class who have limited to no purchasing power, to say the least. But what's interesting, according to the article again here, it mentions that Prime Day is expected to encounter stiff competition from other retailers such as Walmart. Obviously, those big retailers are going to make a killing here, which is offering extensive deals such as Plus Week, geared towards to Walmart Plus members. Then you have Plus Week began on Monday. Then you also have home electronics chain Best Buy is also giving out more discounts through its Black Friday in July. So it's a very popular sale for electronics item. But again, those items are pretty expensive. So unless you really need those items, maybe you need to hold up, maybe wait for the holidays. It's around the corner, a few months away. Then if you have now the capability, then maybe it's time to make that upgrade or purchase. If not, maybe hold on till next year. Maybe. Anyway, it goes on to mention that even Bank of America projects that this year's Prime Day sales will generate 12 billion in gross merchandise value or GMV for Amazon in the United States alone. Though that's up 12% on year over year basis. So I mean, obviously in some instances there are some businesses that's going to thrive even in a pandemic or even in an inflation period. Such case is Amazon, the e-commerce platform, obviously taking advantage of their monopoly in the e-commerce platform, particularly in the United States and in other parts of the world here. And what's interesting, Amazon plans yet another Prime sales event this year, according to its seller notification platform seen by Reuters. So the company has notified its marketplace vendors to submit deals for a Prime fall deal event. So they're going to offer another one later this year in the fourth quarter. Now, the exact date wasn't mentioned, it's unclear, but Amazon had no comment on the fall event. Now, last year it happened during in October, so just a few months after July, so it's still not far, and there's Christmas season around the corner, so that's another sale event here, which obviously they're going to make a killing either way here, which is good for them, but bad for consumers if you're on a tight budget here. Question here: do you agree that consumers should take advantage of the discounts or should hold off spending until such time the economy stabilizes, save on to your money, or spend it thinking that you're going to save on those discounts? Obviously, the retailers are going to make a killing out of it rather than you holding to your money. Maybe use it for other more important stuff like for household, paying mortgages, rent, or even car loans and whatnot here. Leave your comments in the comment below. We'll see. Anyway, hopefully, the inflation will stabilize and the consumer spending will come back again, and we'll see. We'll keep you updated with the goings on around the world, and obviously, is this going to affect the rest of the world? Obviously, whatever happens to those developed countries, whether it's in China, in Japan, or even in the United States and in even parts of Europe, can have a cascading effect here in lowly Asia, Southeast Asia, in particular here in the Philippines here. But we'll see. Anyway, that's it for today. Come back again on next week for more business news. As always, for more news and discussion here, stay here with Business Focus. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.